Okay, so you heard a lot about the Great Resignation during the pandemic for sure, and apparently it could be making a comeback. We have April Maggio with Corestaff here to talk about this. So we talked a lot about this during the pandemic,
yes,
and then now we're out of it, and it's like the demand for jobs is high, but there's not that many out there. So what are you quitting your job for?
You're exactly right. I was actually surprised that this is all over the internet and all the surveys that are being done. That there's and what we're seeing is it's more in the younger. 18 to 30 years are really looking to make changes and wanting to leave. We're not seeing it as much in the older ages.
Why are people leaving though?
So more money, better benefits, less stress are the top three reasons. And you know, unfortunately, sometimes you have to leave a job to get more money than to stay and try to get increases with your current employer. And that's a really hard thing to do, because at the same time, if you're thinking about doing that, you have to be careful about not looking like a job hopper and leaving every couple of years to try to chase more money.
Do you think it's people are just, their patience when it comes to jobs is a bit lower than it has been in previous years? So it's not really the Great Resignation, it's more so people saying, I'm not dealing with this anymore, I'm just leaving.
You're right. I think that there's a lot more factors that, you know, everybody's still looking for that quality of life. People that were having to be called back in to go into an office still want to do remote or hybrid, and if that's not an option where their job is, because they've been asked to come back in office and they were previously remote or hybrid, that of course is a big reason why they want to try to find something else.
So what does this mean for the labor market, right? Because I mean, there aren't that many jobs available.
No.
It's a game of supply and demand.
Yeah, I mean, this year we were told that the increase in jobs kind of stayed at a stand. Put on hold. There's still a lot of companies laying off. There's a lot of companies closing. I think we're all seeing it on the internet. So, you know, there's a lot of good candidates unemployed looking for work.
Really quickly here, would you suggest people who may be unhappy at their job, what should they do if they want more money, they can't get that? Like, how should they operate? Well,
I mean, obviously, if you're underpaid and, you know, you can clearly see that I can make a move for more money, that's what you need to do, right? But make sure you've done your research, make sure that you know what the current salary analytics are as far as what you should be at in your position, and is it a better move for you? You have to weigh everything.
A lot to think about for sure. We appreciate you weighing in. Always good to see you.
Thank you, you too.